Right, it's just about 7:15. I'm just on my first fish here in the Mersey River. Taking a bug spinner, black stonefly, and he's giving me merry hell here. I'm a bit worried about losing him. He's only slipped. They were surface feeding all along here. And I had one hit and a miss in the shallows, and then I got this one out in the middle of the river, so I'll get him off. He's certainly a beautiful fish. I'm just reviving him. He's nearly ready to go. 705 grams weight in the net. It was 1.05 kgs with the weight of the net. So you take off 300 grams, and yes, lovely fish. So he's on his way. He's just sit there for a bit. He's a little bit tired, but yeah, wonderful. Good start of the morning. Hope there's many more. There's a trout surface feeding all up along here. I'll just flick a lure in around there. Hopefully we can pick another one up. Glorious morning. It's going to blow its guts out as the day goes on, so I'm going to make the most of it. Oh, just got our second fish. Not as big as the last, but he's still a nice solid river fish. About 360 grammer. There was another cast across the middle and brought it back. I've had a couple of big bow waves come up behind it. As when I fished along that bank there, they wouldn't take it. But this one has, and we'll get him in the net and let him go. Oh, it's another little fella. This is only a little one. It's the smallest one of the morning so far. And it's good to see the stonefly bugs working on them today. Normally when they're surface feeding you may get the odd one or two every now and then, but yeah, to get three in 15 minutes, that's pretty good going for here. I don't really can see what they're feeding on. There's a lot of little midges coming down on the water surface there. Look at them all. They're here in their thousands. Over here, look at them here, look. All these little ones on the surface coming down amongst the bubble line there. And that's what the trout are sucking off the surface. There's just literally thousands and thousands of them on the water. Floating down with it. So I've done well to catch 3 trout. When they're feeding, when they're so concentrated on that one little thing. I know the sun's glary there, but when you look down on I hope it comes up on the water surface. It's just millions of them going down the river there. All that filmy stuff on the top is all the insects. Masses of them. The platypus over there looking for a feed. Oh, it's got number 4. This one here, he was feeding right on the surface there, and as he said, I kept the blade spinner right to the top and brought it along just on the surface. Anyway, he's just dropped it and he's gone, so that saved me getting him off. It's amazing the trout have all but shut down on the surface feeding now. It's only the odd one or two. It's having a little sip off the top. Other than that, they're vanished. Even when I'm looking down that big, long, wide, slow water down there, it's just every now and then you'll see a little blip. But other than that, yeah, they've just shut down for some reason. There's still millions of these little midges and bugs on the water there too. But, perhaps they should have been here at 5:30, not 7:15. So I've got 5 out of that lot. I was pretty happy with that. We're starting to get up in a bit of fast water now, and that's where I was going to mainly fish. And when I saw them surface feeding, I thought, oh, I'll have a crack. You never know. It's always hard for a spin fisher to get a trout when they're surface feeding like they were. but I have got them before on the stone flies and the Mepps brown bug spinners, the occasional ones, and decent one in amongst them, and did it again today, so I'm pretty happy with that. You don't get days much better than this. Actually, it's too nice a day. We need some wind on the water now. Every now and then you still see a trout just sip off the surface, but there's one just up to the left of me doing it, probably about 40 metres away. I don't know the amount of follows. I've probably had 50 odd follows today. They're just, yeah, even now I've gone to put a little hard body on now in a ghost gill pattern, and I just haven't follow after follow on that. They're just, yeah, it's just too flat and calm. So I'll be up in some fast water about another 200 metres further up, right at the top end of this pool, this flat water here, and hopefully I can pick up a few browns in there, go back to the bug spinner or something. That was our first trout for probably over an hour, well over an hour, and I just put a Ugly Furia on size 1. I was sick of having follow after follow all the time, and I've tried this one, and this rainbow's come and grabbed over it. He's pretty well looked, played up like Merry Hill. We'll get him off and get a photo of him and let him go. Got another little one. Went back to the bug spinner. We're right into this fast water. So it's only a little fella that has got took him off that other riverbank. There's a bit of flat water behind a big boulder there to the left, and he's flicked up into there, and he just took it in there. Yeah, so get him off and let him go. Right, let's get another one here. Little short, stocky little fella he is too. That's the half does for the day anyway. I think it's 5 browns, 4 browns, 5 browns and a rainbow, yeah, so it's half a dozen for the day. That was just taking a cast up there along that river fast flowing water down along that side of the river there. So we'll get him off and let little tucker go for another day. He's a bit bigger. It's 10 to 11, my day is done. So now I've got the long walk back over these rocks all the way down, probably a kilometre or more to the car, kilometre and a half I suppose. I'm totally buggered now. But it was a good day though, with in the end really 5 browns and the 1 rainbow. I was pretty happy with how it finished up. So could have been worse. I did have 3 more hookups in this fast water here. I lost every one of them. So yeah, so it wasn't a bad score in the end of the day. And you know, 40 or at least 40 follows from trout today, but no, a lot of them, you know, just followed. And that was it, because they were just too interested in the feeding on the inshell, surface feeding. But we come here another day and they'll just be on, and they'll all be hitting the lure. But hope I'm here on that day. Till next time guys, tight lines. Back to the car's worth it when you come across these little fellas. Hey, look at him. They're cute. They're the cutest little things. He knows I'm here now. He's doing a runner on me. He's heading for cover. Oh, he may not know I'm here actually. I think he's just wandering around looking for somewhere to have a sleep or a feed. Anyway, I'll let him go.